Yeah, I think it was a crying phase. Massacre Girl does tend to make people cry. Gumdrop Poisoner on the Might. And now Massacre Girl lets us draw another card. This is like, well, this is literally a massacre. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of the Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join the Discord in our little community. It is small, but it is mighty. It's in the pinned comments below. Go ahead and join the Discord. Let's go ahead and jump right in here. I'm going to focus on Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl, known killer. Creatures you control have Wither, Menace. Now, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, if its toughness was less than 1, you're going to draw a card. Now, that is really good. Obviously, if they do have like some sort of battle, or if you trade because they do Wither, you're going to draw a card every single time something dies. So, Massacre Girl is really good. I've seen some lists that are going like mono black, but what I want to do is let's transfer Massacre Girl into Orzhov. Now, why is this good? Because the Gumdrop Poisoner. This is, I mean, we've seen this little like Lunarch Veteran, Voice the Bless, Amalia. We've seen this before, but what I like about this is the Gumdrop Poisoner, obviously -X. We have a lot of different ways to gain life in the deck, so whenever this card comes out, -X until end of turn, which is usually like, you get the 4, 5, 6, whatever, 7, 8, 9, whatever it may be. The Massacre Girl, you're going to gain card advantage when the Massacre Girl kills something like this. Now, the new card from Karlov Manor, the Case of the Uneaten Feast, obviously helps out the core of the deck here, Voice of the Blessed and Amalia. You might be asking why I'm only running 3 Voice of the Blessed and not 4. It is because the mana base here is a little bit stingy, so the double white can get a little awkward, plus it's not our main win condition. It's more of like a, yeah, I think 3 is fine, but either way, Case of the Uneaten Feast, just gonna have another like Lunarch Veteran type of ability here, and then whenever you gain 5 or more life, you're going to be able to play things from your graveyard. So really nice here. I think one of the key aspects here is obviously the Gumdrop Poisoner, but the Massacre Girl, when you draw, it gets crazy here. When they start chump blocking with the Voice of the Blessed and the Amalia, once these things get so big, you can't really help it to chump block, and then we're going to start drawing cards after every single time. So obviously we have that. The Wither is nice, but a lot of times you don't really need it. We got the Candy Grapple. Candy Grapple obviously just attacks their toughness and to kill them rather than just going it for immediately. So we've got 3 different ways to do this. We got the Gumdrop Poisoner, we've got the Candy Grapple, and then we've got the Virtue of Persistence. All of these things attack their toughness by taking them down to 0. So that is how we're going to gain our advantage with the Massacre Girl. Again, I've seen a lot of like mono black decks with the Massacre Girl, but I think it fits pretty well with here. Case of the Uneaten Feast is an enchantment, so you can go for the Candy Grapple. Sometimes it's not always the most relevant thing to solve the case. Sometimes you just sacrifice it with the Candy Grapple because you can't play this with a bargain cost. So that's essentially the deck here. It's pretty much just like Massacre Girl included with like the lifelink stuff with the Gumdrop Poisoner, and I think it worked. Good lord, I think it works pretty well. So let's say it kind of threw me off here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. SRB to Extreme. All right, well, this is an extremely pretty good opening, so we're going to keep this. Let's see what you got for me here. White with nothing else to play, so we can probably deduct that this is not Boros, but yeah, I think we'll go ahead and drop down the planes. Voice of the Blessed, of course, being double white can kind of screw up the mana base a little bit, but I think we're mostly okay here. See what we got here. I think we're well equipped for Boros. I don't know about... Oh, wow. This interesting. Let's just go ahead and drop our Deep-Cavern Bat. Pretty easy here. Gonna set up our Amalia and the Voice of the Blessed lifelink pings if they don't have some sort of spot removal here. So they do, the guys can get lost, no big deal though. Let's go ahead and take a peek at their hand. So is it just mono white control? Interesting. Okay. I'm down with the sickness. Alright. Well, I mean, what's really the play here? I don't think they're going to really put anything into my graveyard anytime soon, but, oh, get lost, never mind. I was looking at the soul partition. Okay, so I think we're just going to go for the extraction specialist. I mean, we have 2 of them, so I might as well do this and just try to go for the bat. The bat. The almighty bat. This thing's been terrorizing standard for so long, man, but, it's good. It's just a great card. So do that, that's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and take another look at the hand here. That's fine. We got double looks. I mean, I'm not going to make the same mistake. I didn't see that get lost the first time, but we're not going to make the same mistake again. And we got the Deep-Cavern Bat yet again. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this. Just so that they're going to have to use the get lost if they want to keep the Emperor, because I'm going to swing in with the extraction specialist. They actually swing. Ooh, all right.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Hope you're ready to. Ooh, temporary lockdown. Okay, well, temporary lockdown's pretty gosh darn good. I think we're just gonna take away the lockdown and keep our map tokens here. So I guess we'll just put it on. I guess we'll just put it on the specialist. Obviously, I'm not looking to swing here because Emperor can activate this at any time. Yeah, not really looking for that. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Let's go ahead and stay hungry. Let's stay hungry, baby. Yeah, I obviously can't swing in here, so because they can just exile it. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Probably just gonna create a -1, so or go for the -1 rather.
Keep watch for intruders.
Keep watch for intruders. You better keep real close watch here. They go down to 1.
We must protect the people.
So if they go down to 1, I mean, obviously the Deep-Cavern Bat's kind of prone to go for the get lost. Whoa. Whoa, what is up with this? They have to have some. They have to have another spot removal thing here, because why would they do this? If you're going to leave the Wandering Emperor wide open like that? Strange, sus, and I don't like it. But let's go ahead and do it. I mean, if they're going to give it to me, yeah, so they have to have something here. Okay, now this kind of sucks though, because we have the extraction specialist, but unfortunately this time it's not really going to work out in our favor here. And then they got the temporary lockdown, so not really the greatest thing. Well, I guess it's not too bad here. We can make do with this. It's not the greatest. I think we're just going to have to go and pop. The map tokens are going bye-bye. So I think what we're going to do here is cry? I mean, we're tremendously awkward here. This sucks. This sucks, but I think we're going to have to use Voice of the Blessed. I know it's going to go bye-bye, but we have to make... I want to make use of this map token. Plus, we do need... we already have a Massacre Girl. I mean, we're getting kind of screwed on mana here, so I think just trying to keep Amalia rather than the Voice of the Blessed is going to be the move here. And it's pretty interesting that they opt not to go for temporary lockdown.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Got new moves to teach me. Okay, I'm going to say no. Go down to 14. We got plenty of life gain, so I'm not really worried about that. I thought for sure, like for sure, they would just kind of be ready to go for this temporary lockdown. So that's interesting. Okay, I think I kind of do want to go for Massacre Girl. Maybe just go for Deep-Cavern Bat. Let's go for Deep-Cavern Bat. I think we're okay to kind of like combat the board here. So they get rid of they opted not to go for temporary lockdown, which is very uniquely strange to me. I feel like that was a pretty good move there. So the Wandering Emperor is going to be a menace for us persistently. Hopefully just no like big bombs. Again, I don't know what if they're playing mono white control, they might have some sort of like huge mono white thing later in the game.
Strike
but
fast and strike hard.
I think we can take this. It's a little cocky. It's a little cocky, but I think we're okay here. With a double Candy Grapple, I would like to get the Massacre Girl down before I do this. Man, we were getting really cocky here. If we go for double Candy Grapple with the Massacre Girl, seems to be like pretty wild. We're down to 8 life though. Let's do this and see if they have some sort of like spot removal thing. I know this is pretty gosh darn cocky here. Let's go ahead and for the map token, and I'm gonna put it on the bat. Obviously, we'd rather go for the bat for the stats here and get the lifelink going. And we do for the Case of the Uneaten Feast. I don't think we have the lifelink really. I don't think we really have the lifelink capacities to kind of go for this, so I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna swing in here. We're gonna keep the Voice of the Blessed. If they have spot removal here, it is pretty... Oh, no. I see the white. I see the white. The white hovering. Oh, and they actually go for the Massacre Girl. I think that's okay. We do go up to 4/4 here.
This isn't going to go how you think.
This is not going to go how I think, huh? Alright, well, this can come through. The 3/3 is not going to be able to come through. Yeah, I think this is fine. Down to 6 we go. But I wouldn't be so cocky like this if I didn't have all of the life gain. All of the life gain is really why I'm not really so scared. I think we got to get down Amalia. And then it's going to become close. Like, what do I want? I mean, we go for at least one Candy Grasp. Or Candy Grapple. What the heck? Let's just try to swing it on the Emperor here. They obviously are holding up priority, but they have the Merrick's too, so I'm going to go for this. This is backbreaking. If they've got another Get Lost, that would be pretty rough. They don't, which is nice.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I am kind of hoping for a land here, though. I think we still would like to see another land. Thankfully, we do get it, which is very, very nice. Now, again, though, anytime they have the temporary lockdown, they can get this back. This crushes our soul. So I am very wary of that. I think we're going to go for the map token yet again on the Deep-Cavern Bat. I think we kind of have the Voice of the Blessed nice and big. Case of the Uneaten Feast. I just don't think it's that good right now. I don't know. Actually, maybe. Actually, let's keep it. Let's keep it. The Deep-Cavern Bat is almost at a point where it can be kind of formidable in that case. So I think we're going to go for the Extraction Specialist and be on our way here. Extraction Specialist, obviously having the lifelink with the Deep-Cavern Bat and the Extraction Specialist, we should be good for the Case of the Uneaten Feast. So they're swimming with both. What? Okay, it's got to be an Emperor, right? It's got to be an Emperor. What else? Why else would you do this? So let's just do this. They've got an Emperor. They can't do the sneaky +1/+1 on here. Found you. This has to be an Emperor, because why else would you do that? So I think I'm kind of on to you there, SRB too extreme. But let's go for the Case of the Uneaten Feast. But again, I am a little wary, because I am assuming that a Wandering Emperor is coming here. But let's see, if I do... Hold on, how many more counters? We can actually give this Vigilance if we... Ooh, that's actually pretty good. So let's go for a food token here. Food token with the Gumdrop Poisoner, and I actually do want to bust this food token here because I need to find a way to give the Voice of the Blessed Vigilance so that I can... This has to be a Wandering Emperor. It doesn't... I guess it doesn't have to be, but I think it is. Backstreet Boys. Alright, let's drop this. Persistence is good. Let's go ahead and keep that. And, I am not going to swing with the bat. Not going to swing with the bat here. I think this is an Emperor. I really, really do. I'm going to just swing with the Voice of the Blessed. Obviously, this having Vigilance is pretty good. And let's not. Just the Voice of the Blessed. Just the Voice of the Blessed. I'm really walking on some eggshells here. Worst case scenario, this is why I like the Candy Grapple, is because with Candy Grapple, you can bargain the Case of the Uneaten Feast if you don't solve it. So that is really, really a good combination there. Don't really mind these little pests. They are pesky, but I don't really mind them that much. On any sort of time that they have a temporary lockdown, though, I mean, we know that they're running it. Eventually, they will have it, which will be absolutely backbreaking. So I think we're still good here. If I go for Virtue of Persistence, I can go for a Gumdrop Poisoner, kind of like double down a little bit on that. I think that's what we're going to have to do here. So let's go for... I mean, I could just drop this, but Virtue of Persistence. I want to get my life total up too, so let's just do this for now. Virtue of Persistence, later in the game, will be backbreaking to them, which is nice. Don't see a reason not to drop the land here. And I think we're just going to go for the Candy Grapple. Why not? -3, -3. Just going to get rid of this thing. And these little mites can't block. So... Ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-bam. And I guess... I mean, I got to be worried about these Merrick's Token and the Mishra's Boundary on the back end here. But I think if I go for Voice of the Blessed with the Vigilance... Maybe just Extraction Specialist. Swing in. Yeah, we're playing like overly careful here, but I think now we got it. Now we got it. We got even more life gain here. I don't know yet, but I think we're looking pretty gosh darn good here. And I think let's go ahead. I think we got it. Let's drop the Gumdrop Poisoner. This slowly but surely, we are meticulously becoming kind of on top here. I think we're kind of in the driver's seat. So we do get ba-bang, ba-boom, and everything in between. We'll keep the Gix's Command, and again, even if they do manage to clear us out, we have the Case of the Uneaten Feast to get our stuff back from the graveyard. We got the Virtue of Persistence. I think we're gonna take this here. All these mites just don't matter here, and especially if, I don't even know if we're going to need the Gix's command. Even if they have a temporary lockdown, it hurts their own mites too, so I think we're looking good here. Maybe. Ooh, a White Sun's Twilight. Okay, obviously that sucks. Yeah, that sucks mostly because they get the temporary lockdown back, but we do have this Gix's command. Thank God, because that could have been pretty nasty. Okay, yeah, thank God we got this Gix's command, because that could have been really, really bad. But, yeah. Gix's command. And let's go ahead and, obviously, we're swiping the board. And do we want to get 2 creatures back? I think we do, obviously. Let's do that. And, yep. Return 2. Swipe the board. Thank God, because that was pretty gross. And I think we'll take the Massacre Girl. And the Deep-Cavern Bat again. Maybe we just take the Voice of the Blessed and that's fine. All right. So Deep-Cavern Bat is gonna take away this temporary lockdown for like the 37th time, and then we just go for the Voice of the Blessed here. I think I actually should have gone for the Voice of the Blessed first. I think we missed out on a +1/+1 counter this way because of the sequencing. But yeah, sequencing's for nerds. We go off vibes around here. Another White Sun's Twilight? Oh, no! No way! No way! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! No! No way! Oh, man, we're in trouble now. Okay. We're not out of it, but we're legitimately in trouble now. Another land off the top is brutal. All right, well, we can rebuild the board, but they got the temporary lockdown now. That's insane! Okay, well, they don't want to go for temporary lockdown because that kind of hurts themselves. So, woo! Woo! Alright, I think we're going to have to go for the Case of the Uneaten Feast. And now now the world's our oyster here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 10, so if we go for Extraction Specialist, doesn't really help us because the thing can't block. So I'm going to go in for... Should we just go for the Deep-Cavern Bat again? Let's go for the Massacre Girl. I know it seems a little bit weird because it's the most expensive thing on the menu. If I do this, we can't do the food token here, so I think we're just going to go for Voice of the Blessed. I don't really have a way to gain life right now. So if I go for Candy Grapple, I do gain life off this, which is basically what I'm wanting to do here. Deep-Cavern Bat, and then we'll just go for Amalia. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a catch-22. They don't really want to go for the Amalia anyway, but... Let's do this. Okay. Not that bad. If they want to just take a big swing in here, we have the Massacre Girl, and then we can just block, and then we're going to draw a lot of cards, so they have to be careful here. Yeah, that White Sun's Twilight off the top was insane. That's why you can never get too comfortable. Soul Partition. Oh my gosh. All right, Soul Partition. Obviously, I think they're probably going to swing out. Yeah, we have to do this. I am blocking with the Deep-Cavern Bat. Yeah, they're not going to cast a temporary lockdown. That conflicts with their... Man, they've got... I'm getting really annoyed here. They've gotten the luckiest top decks on the planet. I mean, that really hurts, though, because we draw 3 cards there if we have the Massacre Girl out. That is pretty brutal here. Okay. I mean, I'm sweating. 4 poison counters. Obviously, they're not going to go for the temporary lockdown. There's no way. I think let's just drop it. Massacre Girl, known killer. We know this. Fortress, Candy Grapple? Maybe I just Candy Grapple now. I mean, this is obviously what we're going to do here. So -3/-3. We get our first instance of the Massacre Girl. Let's go ahead and massacre one of these little mites. And now we get the draw with the Massacre Girl. Hopefully we can maybe type deck into maybe another body here. That's not a body. It's not a body. With Abandoned Mire, obviously we can snag a body because these 2 are legendary, so that feels okay. They're going to get another Mirix token, though. Yeah, we're definitely not blocking. No way. Alright. Again, this is effectively a dead card. This does not help them out in any way, shape, or form right now with the temporary lockdown. They can get one poison counter on us, though. They can just get a one measly point. Hopefully, they've had some Alright, well, this is going to get rid of their own Murex tokens. That's fine. I guess we'll go for the Abandoned Mire while we still have Amalia. Alright. And what do we want to take here? The Deep-Cavern Bat, Extraction Specialist. I mean, I think we'll take the Poisoner, maybe? Well, this is our... No, let's take the Extraction Specialist, because this is the Bat's already in the graveyard. Don't know what else to think there. But yeah, like I said, we do lose our board, but they also lose their board. So, I mean, that's fine. Now we got the Shelly. We've got a lot of options. I think we're just going to go for the Virtue of Persistence. Again, though, this has been a really grindy matchup, but I think we're okay to do this. I don't think Extraction Specialist is that great right now, because the thing is... I mean, if they have something crazy in their hand here, they just would have played it. So I don't think it's really that worth to go for the bat here. I'm just not going to attack. I think we're looking to establish the long game. If I swing in, I mean, there's a possibility they top deck... spot removal, swing in, I get another poison counter, I get a little sweaty, don't really like that much. But now that we have the Virtue of Persistence, I think we're looking good here. Yeah, let's just go for the Deep-Cavern Bat now, it's fine. Obviously, what are we afraid of? Obviously, another White Sun's Twilight. That is definitely the worst thing that could possibly happen right now. So I think I actually do want to be a little aggressive, because I don't have a way to deal with the White Sun's Twilight. I really don't. Another one? Yeah, they put down how much land. Yeah, so I actually think that we want to be kind of relatively quickly about this. So Sheoldred's going to go off. No problem. They don't have any life, like any life gain here. And we're at 4 poison counters, so like I said, I think we want to just be as aggressive as humanly possible. Let's go ahead and go for the Restless Fortress. I want to start attacking. Yes, I do. I cannot take another White Sun's Twilight. Just cannot take it this stage in the game here. I think we got to be aggressive. Let's go for Massacre Girl. We're swinging in. They can only survive 3 more swings. I'm going to go for the Gumdrop Poisoner. Kill this little mite. And the Massacre Girl is going to take another head. Alright, yeah, this is definitely the move here. Has to be. Alright, so the Restless Fortress is going to bing them there, which is nice. Nice little bing bop. I mean, they've had this. The opponent has had some crazy top decks this game. If they top deck into unless it's another White Sun's Twilight, I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go here. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 5 they go. And now I go for the Gumdrop Poisoner. Yeah, they give us a crying phase. Massacre Girl does tend to make people cry. Gumdrop Poisoner on the Mite. And now Massacre Girl lets us draw another card. This is like, well, this is literally a massacre. Gain 2 life. More land. I guess, again, I don't really have any, like, discardy type of stuff here, so I don't really see a point in doing that. I'm going to keep the Extraction Specialist in my hand here. Just in case, well, yeah. They can only do, what, 2 mites here? Yeah, that's whatever. That's fine. I was going to say, I'm going to keep the Extraction Specialist in my hand, just in case they have a White Sun's Twilight. Sure. Alright, top deck time. Shelly. I think, no, wait. Well, let's just... That was long-winded, but we end up taking it. GG's. Diddy, how you doing here? Now, this is a crazy opening hand here, because these little Backstreet boys, they're kind of awkward. I think I don't really even want to get them down. The Lunarch Veteran into Voice of the Blessed is pretty good here. I swear to you that I think this deck is actually mostly black. So it's kind of weird that we're opening up. We're just playing mono white for the opening hand, but it'll be all right. Oh, they did us dirty. I was supposed to say, hopefully they are true to their sleeves here, and they're playing red, because we have a very good matchup versus red, but unfortunately, they're liars. Diddy, you are a liar. You're playing green. What's going on here? Says, no, okay, and Ballot Greeters, what the heck is this? The heck is this? All right. Well, I think we're just going to go in for Voice of the Blessed. I think we want to get this, well, let's go for the bat first. I think the bat, especially if alleviate it from summoning sickness, and then we can swing in. I think we would rather take a look. Ooh, wow. Rabble Rousing. What the heck? I'm going to take the Jukai Naturalist. I mean, if they have 2 Rabble Rousings, I think getting rid of 1 is not really fruitful. Plus, they get a treasure token with this, and they make the Rabble Rousing cheaper with the Jukai Naturalist, so I think we're better off going for the Naturalist. They only had 1 Rabble Rousing. I think I would take the Rabble Rousing, but big fan of alliteration on the channel here, by the way. Don't know if you've noticed. But yeah, Gala Greeters, and oh, Gala, more alliteration like that, but I think we're looking okay here. I think next turn I'm going to go for the Shadowy Backstreet Boys. Alrighty there. Diddy is awake. We are playing. Get your coffee in there, Diddy. Alright, so nothing. Feels good to me. And I think we're going to just go for the Shadowy Backstreet Boys. Massacre Girl. We'll keep the Massacre Girl. Oh, yeah, we like the Massacre Girl. Let's go in for the Voice of the Blessed here. Assuming we're looking pretty good here. Just going to get the Voice of the Blessed up here. We know this combo has been... Maybe not this combo. It's been a while since Ixalan, but Voice of the Blessed has been around forever in Standard, it feels like. But Massacre Girl, known killer. It's not even a secret. She's a known killer. I think we're just going to drop it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Now, the reason I like this so much is because I want to just pump the aggression. So, I was about to say, we're going to swing in with the Lunarch Veteran, and even if they wanted to chump block now, we would still get a card draw off of the Lunarch Veteran trade there. So, yeah, what a massacre. DDA, how are we doing? Looks good. Looks good. De facto turn 1 drop. The only thing I can get a little weird is Voice of the Blessed, but we got the Amalia for turn 2 anyway, so we're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is going to be Boros, but we do have a lot of life gain here, so it shouldn't matter that much. So let's go ahead and just do this. Commit to the Gumdrop Poisoner. In a different world, maybe we drop the Shattered Sanctum to kind of maybe hedge your bets here a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just get the Gumdrop Poisoner, and we want the food token out ASAP, because we're going to need a lot of life gain here. There's a possibility, especially being on the draw, that we just get blown over. So, don't like that. Hopefully they don't have the Gleeful Demolition, but you know they always do. Oh, no! Okay, we're good. I was scared. I was so scared. I saw red come on the stack, and I was nervous, but this is okay here. Alrighty. Looking good. Drop a Gumdrop Poisoner. Not a whole lot of time. Okay, Lunarch Veteran is very, very good here, so that's very, very nice. Instead of going for the Veteran, I think we're just going to drop... We could drop the Gumdrop Poisoner. Well, not the Gumdrop Poisoner. The Tempt with Treats, but you know what I'm saying. I think we'll go for Amalia. Let's go for Amalia. Alternatively, we could go for Lunarch Veteran and then drop the Tempt with Treats, but... I don't know. I mean, I guess this is probably better if we're planning on blocking, because Amalia doesn't give us life, but it does explore. I think I am going to be leaning towards blocking with Amalia here. Alright, never mind. The Knight comes out to play. Actually, not the worst thing ever. Not the best thing ever, but it's not the worst thing ever. We do kind of get a... We get a chance to breathe here, and we get a Candy Grapple. Candy Grapple is beautiful with our little food token here. We can actually take out this Knight. But I don't think that's the move right now. Let's go in for the Lunarch Veteran. And go for the Voice of the Blessed. Oh, we actually can't. Ooh, that's that problem. Hey, that is why I was talking about the mana base here. Can get a little squirrely. Hey, I'm not nervous. Okay. Candy Grapple on the Knight looks to be the play here. The pass. Okay, that was a long time, and I apologize. But I gotta make sure that we're doing the right thing here. So Kamano actually is pretty annoying. Kamano is pretty gosh darn annoying here, because if I go for the Lunarch Veteran, I can't go for Extraction Specialist to bring it back. And that's not good. I don't like that. Alright, what's the play here? What's the play? The Stampede's coming! Oh god! Alright, Stampede's coming. You know... Maybe... What do we do here? Do I want to use the food token and then put Amalia up to a 3/3 potentially? I guess there's not really a guarantee that we do that, though, so I think the safest thing is to go for the Candy Grapple and just kill the Knight instead of chump blocking here, so... I don't love doing this. I think we kind of have to. Alright, let's do this. Let's get rid of the Knight. We can't even chump block with the Veteran and do the Extraction Specialist nonsense here because of the etching. Ew. Ew, don't like that. I don't think we have a... I don't think this deck plays like instant speed buffs or protection spells or something like that, so I don't think we're really that worried about that. Knight goes bye-bye. It feels pretty good. And I'm just going to block with the Amalia and take 4. That's really not that bad, all things considered. I think we can live with that. Yeah, we got to keep that. We're not getting rid of our life gain. There's no way. Eiganjo? Oh! Are you kidding me? There's like running like one Eiganjo here, man. Oh my god, brutal. Alright, it's down to 13. Land is good. Land is good, especially a white source here to kind of fix up the Voice of the Blessed nonsense. I don't... Oh, the Gumdrop Poisoner obviously would be pretty good here, but we don't have the... we don't really have the capabilities of doing that comfortably. It's kind of sucky. So we can do this, kind of pop one off, but the etching is what I'm worried about. Maybe we still want to do it, though. Oh, man. This is hard. This is a lot harder than it should be here. I think we're just going to drop down the Extraction Specialist. It sucks. Good lord, does this suck. And then just go for the Gumdrop Poisoner thingy here. Man, that sucks. Woo! Wait, I am feeling the heat of Boros. I know we could have just got down the Voice of the Blessed, but the Extraction Specialist has the life link, and I think that's kind of what I'm aiming for here. Evangelist, it's fine. If they do swing, I think I am going to trade with the... Yeah, I'm going to trade here. Yeah, let's get this etching the heck out of here. That's fine. And then we go for the Gumdrop Poisoner. This is actually okay. If we draw into another land here... Oh, not an untapped land. That is pretty yucky. As I say, what we could do is go for the Gumdrop Poisoner and then just kill the Sanguini. Well, actually, we can kill the Sanguini. What am I thinking? What the heck am I thinking? Extraction Specialist looks good to me. And let's just go in for the Gumdrop Poisoner. I don't think we have to be too cute here. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they are going to... yeah, let's make sure this does first. Go for the Sanguini, gain a life, kill the Sanguini. Okay. They do get a little bat, but the bat's a lot better than some battle cry nonsense. Up to 18. I think we're looking relatively okay. Keyword relatively. Still shaking in my boots a little bit. But now that they don't have Kamanu, this is the big thing. As long as they don't have Kamanu, the Lunarch Veteran is not going to get exiled, and now the Extraction Specialist can bring back the Lunarch Veteran, because it's not going to be exiled, it'll be in the graveyard. Don't love that. Don't love the Lethal Demolition. Don't love that. I do love coffee, though. Alright, well, that's not that bad. Down to 16, we're good there. And we got enough white to go for the Voice of the Blessed. The Gumdrop Poisoner, I think I'd rather have this come in on like a Knight or something because it feels a little wasteful. So let's go in for the Voice of the Blessed. Get the Voice of the Blessed going. We don't really have anything for the Extraction Specialist, which kind of sucks. So maybe I should just go for the Gumdrop Poisoner and just kind of pick something off. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's just go ahead and pick... I don't really want to do the frontliner here. The little Star Trooper here. I think we're just going to take out... Let's take out a Flyer. Why not? Screw it. Eventually, this Voice of the Blast is going to have flying anyway, so I think we're looking okay. Another Resolute Reinforcement. I think that's fine. That's fine. And again, when you have a lifelinker, I think this is better off swinging in. Let's actually swing in. We got a decent board here, and if they do want to trade, we get our lifelink, we get the Voice of the Blessed, and I think that's the move here. I think it is. I would think they would want to double block. Sure. We do have ways that we can kind of retrieve that from the graveyard, but I definitely want to get the Voice of the Blessed in the air. They kind of have the Warden of the Inner Sky. That thing's a nightmare when it starts getting in the air. Well, we have our own toy. We've got Voice of the Blessed, and this is a nightmare when you get in the air. I do wish we had a Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl would be really, really nice for those trades there. We would draw 2 cards, which is pretty broken. But yeah, look how wide this board is. That's a 2x4. That is as wide as can humanly be. Alright, so you know, with the bat, that's fine. 19 life is nothing to sneeze at, but like I said, though, it seems not that bad right now, but if they drop like an Imidane's Recruiter, and you're going, whoa, it gets crazy quickly. Alright, so Voice of the Bless. Obviously, the Voice of the Bless can have Flying and Vigilance if we just gain 1 more life here, so let's just do the food token here. Obviously, we love gaining life around here. I think we will just drop down the screw it. Let's just drop down the Extraction Specialist. We don't have anything to extract from the graveyard. I don't really care. Swinging with this thing, and you know what? At this point, let's just hold the Gumdrop Poisoner. Let's just hold it. Down to 7 to go. They only got 1 chump blocker here. I think we were looking pretty good, all things considered. I mean, we've survived a Sanguine. We've survived an early night, which is crazy, which is really, really where that Candy Grapple comes from. Or comes in handy. I don't know if it doesn't come from the night. What the hell was I saying? See, there's the Imidane's Recruiter. This is exactly why you can never be too comfortable. I think we're still okay. But you can... They are. They're doing the Suicide Swing. So, I think... Are they tapped out? I mean, I think we're just going to win here. Let's just block here. How much is this? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. Math is for blockers, and I can do math. We are going to take all of this. Oh, I almost tickled. Oh, almost tickled. It almost tickled. Let's go ahead and give him spankings here. Good game, Boros. Quarland? How you doing here? All right, we're playing some mono black here, I guess, today, but not complaining. Mono black, you could definitely run this kind of shell in mono black. As far as like Gumdrop Poisoner, that gets a little squirrely. You probably have to run some white in there, but let's go for the Backstreet Boys. I think I am looking for some land here. Another Backstreet Boy. I think that's okay. Yeah, it does. This kind of sucks as a Surveil land, but I think we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, this is Bant Toxic. Okay, this deck is nasty. Yeah, this deck is absolutely filthy. Don't like taking damage here at all. Let's do this, and I think I'm gonna get down the Deep-Cavern Bat, and I actually might even trade with the Skrelv, depending on what we take here. I think we're gonna have to take the Serum Snare, and then just let them have the March of the Swirling Mist. If they have the frickin' Rot Priest, oh god, it gets so nasty, but I think the Serum Snare, we're just gonna let them have it. I could trade, but the Serum Snare, I don't know. Do we want to trade here? There's a lot of times with the bat, 99% of the time, you don't want to do this, but I think in this case... Sucks. I don't like taking poison counters so early. Don't like the March... we actually have a really bad mix. So this deck does not give a crap about my life total, so I can have a bazillion life. If we get into 10 poison counters, it's lights out. Let's go for the Shadowy Backstreet Boys. I think I'm just after more land here. I think land is fine. Massacre Girl, we already have one. I love you, Massacre Girl, but we already have one of you. Candy Grapple is basically the same thing as a Veteran right now. Just less mana efficient, right? I think we just, yeah, let's just pass turn. Don't love it. I definitely don't love it. These March of Swirling Mist, yeah, this is a game closer. These cards are good. These cards are good. It's gonna be a tall task here. Skrelv's Hive, okay. I think we're just gonna go for this now. Let's see if they want to go for the March of Swirling Mist. I'm assuming they do, which is fine. We want them to burn these. These have to go. These are too good. It's protection. It's like an offensive card because they can phase you out. It can give you a massive amount of poison counters with the Rot Priest if they were to draw into that. So we gotta just burn these. Like we gotta just get these out here. There's really no way around it. I would assume they use it, but I don't know. We'll see. Yep. Okay. It's fine. Another Skrelv's Hive is very problematic. I can't really give them a Serum Snare though. Do I want to give them a Serum Snare? I think we're we're gonna have to get a little lucky regardless. I mean, I know it sucks to give him a Serum Snare. Let's take it. Dang, I hate this deck. I hate this deck. I hate this deck. Alright, another March of Swirling Mist obviously sucks. What we're gonna have to do is just drop the Gumdrop Poisoner. I mean, we have that. I just don't like the Skrelv existing. So I think we're gonna do this. Bang. Up to 1, which is nice. Let's go for the Gumdrop Poisoner. Doesn't really matter. We can drop the Lunarch Veteran first. It is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. And then we go for the Veteran. Okay, whatever. We don't get the 1 life off here because I didn't drop the Veteran first. I don't care. This is poison. This is a different thing. We're scared. I'm scared. I'm angry. This March of Swirling Mist can just finish games out of absolutely nowhere. I don't like it. Jawbone Duelist. Okay, well, honestly, if we draw into another land, we might be okay here. Ooh. Well, I mean, I have a white creature and a black creature, so this is fine. I'm absolutely okay to trade here. Yeah, this is fine. I am 1,000,000,000% trading here. Oh, yeah. Not even close. And actually, do we draw a land? No, let's draw a land. Please, please. Oh, my God. Let me draw a land. We did it. We got Gix's Command. They are tapped out. They do not have this March of Swirling Mist. Yeah, I know they have Skrelv's Hive. Now, I know they have Skrelv's Hive. But if we go for Gix's Command, we are looking absolutely amazing here. So 2+1/+1 counters so that we don't get swept by our own Gix's Command here. Ooh, it's beautiful. They can't go for the March of Swirling Mist because they don't have anything to exile in their hand. So they're out of resources there. The only thing they really have, they still have the Hive, so this is not over. So let's go for our Deep-Cavern Bat here. Sweep the board, and we're going to do some damage here. Okay. It's not over, though. It's definitely not over. 3 poison counters, I think, is pretty good here. Again, our life total does not matter. The opponent's life is what we need to go down. And the Skrelv's Hive actually does hurt them. But like I said, this is not over. With the March of Swirling Mist, this is not over. Absolutely not over by a long shot. What they can do is obviously they can like Marchify us, or whatever you want to call it. And then what they can do is just swing in for lethal after they get some more Skrelv's Hive going. So we want to be aggressive here. Make no mistake about it. Case of the Uneaten Feast is kind of garbage right now. It doesn't really do anything. I think all we care about is just putting damage on the board. So we have to swing in here. I mean, obviously this would be lethal after the Skrelv's Hive do their thing. So they're going to have to go for March of Swirling Mist here. Yep, let's do this. They have to go for March of Swirling Mist here, or else it's lethal. Because the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not making like a blatant mistake. Would feel pretty bad here. I mean, going for Massacre Girl is the fun play, but I think the play if we're trying to win, which I am, is to go for a Lunarch Veteran and then just go for a Candy Grapple. And we are just definitely blocking 1-for-1 here. So, Case of Uneaten Feast, again, sequencing. We don't need that. We're only worried about one thing, and that is our poison counter count. So let's go for the Candy Grapple. I think we are good to go for this. I think we're just gonna go for it right now. They could have another March of Swirling Mist or a Tyvar Stand. They do run green after all, so I think just going for this is gonna be the move here. Sentry. Ooh, see, this is what I'm saying. You can never count them out. You can never count them out. They got the Serum Snare. They have a land here. Is this a land? Chorus. I think we're good. I think we are good to go. I'm gonna let this go, right? Yeah, because they can actually Serum Snare their own Skrelv's Hive, right? But it doesn't really matter if we take 1 damage here. Yeah, no, let's take this. We gotta get the damage in. We gotta get the damage in. We go for our Candy Grapple. We're looking absolutely phenomenal here. I think we're gonna take this. Candy Grapple, we can kill our own Uneaten Feast to get rid of this next Sentry, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, no, bargain. Where's the bargain? Oh god, I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. So this is what I like about the Case of the Uneaten Feast here, is that you don't always need to use this. It's not always relevant. Sometimes you just need that extra little firepower here. Let's go for the Deep-Cavern Bat, so they can't go. They're probably untapped to go for the Serum Snare on their own Skrelv's Hive, but this way, we're good to go. And I think we're just going to swing in here. We deal 1 damage. And the Skrelv's Hives kills them. Am I doing this right? I guess we keep you back. if the worst case scenario happens. I don't know what the worst case scenario is, but this whole time I just felt on edge, but we finally take it. Very uncomfortable. I hate the toxic, so it feels good to take them out.